Nicolas Carvalho Ochoa via Getty Images. Injured people attended to near the scene of a terrorist attack in the Las Ramblas area Thursday in Barcelona. People the world over made appeals for their loved ones after terrorists plowed into pedestrians in the Spanish cities of Barcelona and Cambrils on Thursday. Authorities confirmed that 14 people died, 13 in Barcelona and 1 in Cambrils, and more than 100 were injured. They hailed from 34 countries. And, highlighted in pleas on social media, many were still unaccounted for Friday. Carles Puigdemont, the regional president of Catalonia, announced 3 days of mourning. A minute of silence was held at noon Friday at the Plaça Catalunya in Barcelona, near where a terrorist drove a van into a crowd of people. The Catalonia government said in a statement that it was supporting the victims' families with the help of psychologists, social workers and police officials. Here's what we know so far about victims who have been identified. Tucker and his wife, Heidi Nunes Tucker, were on a trip around the world to celebrate their first anniversary. On their stop in Barcelona, they were shopping at a kiosk on the sidewalk in Las Ramblas when Tucker left to go to the restroom, according to ABC News. Soon after, a van rammed into the crowd on the sidewalk. Next thing I know there's screaming, yelling, Nunes Tucker told NBC News. I got pushed inside the souvenir kiosk and stayed there hiding while everybody kept running by screaming. After the crash, Nunes Tucker said she was disoriented while she tried to find her husband. She later learned he died when she was contacted to identify the body. Tucker, a resident of Lafayette, California, ran his family business resurfacing swimming pools, according to the Washington Post. He met Nunes, a teacher, in 2012, and the couple married last summer. Tucker's family said it was his first time in Europe. We love Jared, we love you, and we are grateful that in this time of turmoil in this world we can still band together in a time of need and support each other, Tucker's family said in a statement published by the Post. Pray for Jared and his family, pray for Barcelona, but most importantly pray that we can someday rid ourselves of the hate that takes our loved ones before their time. Russo was one of 2 Italians confirmed dead by the Prime Minister of Italy. He and his girlfriend, Marta Scommazon, were on vacation, walking in Las Ramblas, when the attack began, according to an Italian news agency. Scommazon reportedly told a relative, "We were walking together, then the van came on top of us." She survived with injuries. Russo was an engineer who had recently graduated from college and had been working professionally for a year. His boss, Stefano Facinello, told Italian news agency ANSA that Russo was a willing, precise and punctual young man. He made an impression on us for his rationality and determination. One of the last posts on Russo's Facebook page, which has been turned into a memorial, contained a graphic with a quote in Italian reflecting on death: "We are born without bringing anything, we die without taking away anything. And in the middle, we argue for something." The vacationing Italian husband and father of 2 was walking on Las Ramblas with his wife, Martina Sacchi, and their young children when the van raced toward them Thursday, according to Italian media. Gullotta's wife kneeled down to shield their son, 6, and daughter, 7 months. Gullotta knelt to shield his son too, but was hit. Gullotta was a marketing and sales manager at Tom's Hardware, which confirmed his death on Facebook. Gullotta's colleagues said his son was about to start primary school, knowing that his life and the life of his family will never be the same, adding that his daughter, Aria, will never know her father. Rest in peace, Bruno, Gullotta's colleagues wrote on the company's website. We will remember you forever. Fiona Wilson, a staff sergeant with the Vancouver Police, confirmed Friday that her father died in Barcelona. In a statement published by police, Fiona Wilson described him as a much-loved husband, father, brother and grandfather. Ian Moore Wilson, she said, had been married for 53 years and was compassionate, generous, adventurous, and always game for a lively debate, a good book, exploring new places, and a proper-sized pint. His daughter added, "In the midst of this tragedy, my dad would want those around him to focus on the extraordinary acts of human kindness that our family has experienced over the past several days, and that is exactly what we intend to do." Vancouver Police. Ian Moore Wilson, with his wife, the Granada native, who was living in Barcelona, was with his family in Las Ramblas on Thursday, with his wife, his niece and her son. They were strolling through the port when the van ran onto the sidewalk, according to local media. Relatives said Francisco was the youngest of 3 brothers in Catalan, according to El País, and they wanted others to know that he was a good person. The Belgian post office clerk was on a family vacation with her two sons, ages 11 and 14, and her husband, a Belgian army soldier. Van Bokriek's husband reportedly tried to push the sons away from harm when the van crashed into the sidewalk, according to Dutch newspaper Het Belang van Limburg. One son was injured, and his wife died at the scene. This story is developing. Check back for updates. Download photo galleries. Van plows into pedestrians in Barcelona. These are the victims of the terrorist attacks in Spain. Van plows into pedestrians in Barcelona. Van plows into pedestrians in Barcelona. 120 injured people react after a van crashed into pedestrians in a crowded tourist area in Barcelona Thursday. David Armenguepa, ex-Shutterstock Willa FREJ reporter, HuffPost Carla Herrera reporter, The Huffington Post.